Hello. Hi, I'm Creatively Lisa, high vibing in from Long Beach, California. Yes, Friday. It's awesome. I'm on early. I'm excited. How is everybody doing? What's today looking like for you? I was listening today while I was doing my hair this morning, and I had to share this. I got this huge aha. And this is something that I follow religiously, absolutely. And I was speaking with somebody on the phone today, um, client, and it got me to thinking. And I had to talk with her because it makes all the difference in the world. So if you caught the title of today's live, it's Did You Know? I did that on purpose because I wanted you to listen to this because it makes a lot of sense and a lot of difference. And if you can do this and flip this and understand why it is this way, it'll change everything for you. Okay. Did you know that when you want something and you are constantly thinking about not having it, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's actually keeping it from you. Yep, ponder that one. It's huge. So, do you know why that is? I was listening this morning to Abraham Hicks, and it made, I listen to her all the time. Anytime I have a spare moment and I'm not busy doing something, I like to constantly fill my mind with something educational or for my business, for my personal growth, or for my spirit. And Abraham Hicks is definitely for my spirit and my personal growth. And she talks about this a lot. And it just hit me that, especially when I spoke to the other lady, that I wonder if anybody else deals with this. So when you're thinking about something that you want, a big goal, a dream, something showing up, it doesn't matter what it is. Do you only think about having it and the experience of what it's going to be like when you have it? Or do you constantly wonder where it's at, why it hasn't showed up, and when is it going to, and almost to the point to where if it will, you start even questioning that. And then your mind, and it comes out here too, both, because they're both connected, and you'll say, well, it's probably not going to happen anyway. That even just turns my stomach, me even saying that, and I'm not even talking about anything. That in itself is taking you away from it. When you think, say, or do anything to the contrary of you already having it, you're blocking it. 100% you're blocking it, whatever it is. It could be a new car, it could be a new job, it could be a dream, it could be a business, it could be a relationship. It doesn't matter. You're blocking it. And when things aren't going right, that's the reason why. Because you spend so much time thinking about it not happening that you're not seeing what's possible and the options that are appearing to you, that if you just were open to, you knew it was coming and you were just open to things and they manifested out of the blue. The other day, I'm going to give you an example. I obviously work from home, and I've had two carfuffles in the past month and a half. One was a financial carfuffle, and the other one, not so much really. I work from home, so I'm home a lot. And I had to think about that. And I was like, well, okay, I've done it before, I'll do it again. And I had a hard time for my mind not going to my bank account. But I went, nope. Why is this? And my response to this is, and I say this all the time, things are always working out for me. Always. So, since that is the case, not if, since that is the case, then what am I to learn from this experience? And I know it's going to shift. It's going to flip. I'm not worried about it. And so I started looking into it and I realized, well, okay, I'm wasting money on things that I'm not using. I'm making poor business decisions because I'm spending the money and not utilizing the service. Cut it off. And I saved myself quite a few $100s a month just cutting off subscriptions that I was not using and wasn't paying attention to before because it was just automatically coming out. So I went, okay, done. That's what I'm learning. And then I went, okay, what can I do? And within 48 hours, no, I take that back. Within 24 hours, it flipped back the other way. I didn't freak out. I didn't get upset about it. I didn't get in that, oh my God, lack. I just went with it and thought, well, what? This is all sorted. I'll be fine. How is this benefiting me and what can I learn from it? And I just took it at that energy level too. No reaction, no nothing. And it flipped it. To the flip side, I've given myself certain goals and certain things that I do every single day in my business, and I have to meet at least one new person a day. Potential prospect, client, person to help. At least one out, just in general. And then everybody else online, and that's just bonuses, but at least one live person out and about. Day before yesterday, I had 2 show up at my door. Literally, 2 show up at my door. And they both became customers of mine. 2. I didn't go anywhere. They literally knocked on my door. I didn't worry about it. I trusted that it was going to work itself out. And I just continued to move forward with what I did know, what I could do, and options that were coming to me. And I had these amazing ideas, and I started manifesting those as well. And it even brought more awesomeness into my life. So this is a case in point. I'm not telling you this for you to go, oh, wow, she's awesome. No, I'm telling this not to impress you, not to show how awesome I am. I don't really care about that. The point is that it happens, and to impress upon you of what is possible when you flip your mindset and you start, instead of looking at when you want something, instead of looking at why you don't have it, when's it going to get there and why it's not there and that it's not there. Instead of going, oh, the check's in the mail. All right, I don't have to worry about it. It's coming. What can I do? What else can I do? How can I make it better? How can I speed it along? What else is happening? And come at that like it's already done, and come at that from a much more positive, abundant mindset, happy mindset. And that mindset also is opening to your body. So when you're opening, going, yay, versus why isn't it? The energy is different. And positive things can't flow to you. Attraction cannot flow to you when you're squeezed off. It will not happen at all. And so you have to find yourself and really, you have to be a guard of your mind at all times. A guard of your mind. Because what's going on in there most of the time is shit. It's talking smack to you. It's not good for you. It's not good. So when you can catch that, be aware of it, you can flip it and go, when something happens, go, okay, this is working out to my benefit. How can I help it? What can I do? What can I do? And, or if you can't do that, then literally get off the topic altogether and go do something else. Something else completely different that has nothing to do with it, and forget about it. Just forget about it. Come back to it later. When you can look at it that way, you'll notice differences, because here's the reason why. When you are looking at what you want, you're moving forward. And it's bringing you in that direction. And so you're going that way. But when you're thinking about why you don't have it, you're in the past, and it's pulling you back to it. And your focus is on the not instead of the do. It's focusing on that instead of the yes, that it's happened and it's happening. You're focusing on the backwards. So when you're always in the past, you can't see the present, and you won't ever see the future. So you're pulling yourself away from it. So by visualizing and knowing that the future is happening, that the goal, the whatever it is happening, and this will speed it along. Let me give you this little secret too, because it will speed it along. When you are thinking about it, you will feel it, like feel into it, like what it feels like. If it's a car, even what the steering wheel feels like, what it feels to drive it, every experience that you can possibly think of, every nuance of it, feel it. Because when you can do that, you're pulling it to you. And then you're living in that, you're living in a state of abundance, and it's going to pull you to it. So keep that in mind next time, that when you think of something, thinking about not having it is keeping it from you. So instead, think about how it feels to have it and watch the magic happen. Because it will, every single time. So that is my aha and my thoughts on today. So if that brought value, please share it and like it and save it. Save this live. And if anybody needs something like this, send it to them. And I'm happy to help. Please comment below that you used it, or if you're dealing with something, tell me what it is that you're wishing for, unless not wishing for, that you know is going to happen. That pulls too. Hoping, no. Hoping is actually not. Hoping is just about as bad as trying. So you want to know that it's happening, and then you work towards it happening. If you got a plane ticket already, you know you're going somewhere. What do you got to do? You got to pack your suitcase. Got to get ready. That makes a difference. Got to prepare for it. Same thing. Prepare for the positive. Don't think about the negative. Prepare for the abundance of having it, not wondering why the lack of it. The lack of it. You don't have it. Okay. Anyway, it's my 2 cents for today. My live. Have a most amazing weekend, and I will see you on the next live. Remember to always go out and create something magnificent. Ciao. See you next time.